You're watching CBT's continuing coverage of NADA 2019.
Mr. Pete MacInnis, the president and founder of eLEND Solutions and a good friend of us here at CBT. You're always on and we get great feedback when you're on. So
I'm back again.
You're back again, man. I love it. So I want to talk to you about this survey that has been sent out that a lot of dealers are talking about. 87% of dealer respondents agree that it's common for payment estimator tools to provide inaccurate or unrealistic payment expectations. Talk to us about that and what a kind of a problem that is for dealers.
Yeah, you know, it's all about this digital retailing and the hope of that, and trying to help the customer get more information up front and online and stuff like that.
Sure.
Well, what's happening with some of that is it's actually causing some friction.
Right.
Because when you're talking about a self-help, you know, desking payments deals, it's not reality.
Right.
Nor is it reality to put forth best case scenario. So like, hey, here is the payment for tier 1, best case scenario for the on this car.
Right.
And then everybody gets to get that payment. Well, that's not reality when it gets down to it. They might be tier 4, 5, 7.
Right. And
so they'll qualify for it. So now they've been falsely set up for an expectation.
Yep.
Oh, I can buy this car for $299 a month.
Yeah.
And then they get down further down the pipeline in the store, and it's $349.
That's right.
Like, well, wait a minute. You just bait and switched me.
Huge
well, the dealer
disconnect.
didn't bait and switch you. Maybe the tool did, or maybe
That's right.
You know, the customer just didn't qualify. But fine print doesn't mean the customer's happy about that.
Right. That's right.
You know, just because you have a disclaimer that say, "Oh, you may not qualify," doesn't mean the customer loves that.
That's exactly right.
Say, oh, it's okay. We can get away with it. That's
so
not,
so then we're living up to the stereotypes that we suffer from in the industry to say, oh, so that's not the number, right? And you've got a huge disconnect and an unhappy customer and an unhappy dealer.
Yeah, it was interesting. Also, in that survey that was just released this week from dealers across the country, said that 67% of them said that 1 out of 3 of those pre-negotiated deals have to be renegotiated. And when they get into that 1 out of 3, then of that 1, 6 out of 10 of those deals fall apart, right?
Then there's no need for that, right?
No need for that.
So talk to us about it. You guys, it's eLEND Solutions. You're coming up with solutions for dealers. I know that you're rolling some things out. Talk to us about that and what kind of remedy you have for this.
Yeah, well, you know, we pioneered online interactive credit applications for millions of years ago, right?
Yep.
Well, now we've been fortunate enough to move it into in-store process.
Okay.
We've got a whole credit finance, application credit, qualifying process in-store.
Right.
And it's really connected to the online experience. So it's really that online shopping to in-store buying transition and all of the data moving there.
Right.
So when that customer comes in for that test drive, our engine's be able to say, okay, what type of app? Is it a cash buyer? Is it finance? And then present different things, standalone forms so that customer can fill out that credit application form, whether it's on the dealer's desktop or whether it's on their own device.
Very nice.
So it's no longer being required to be inside the DMS or inside the CRM, of which the salesperson can't leave their site, and they're actually the ones keying it in.
Okay.
And a lot of times you'll end up with, you know, some data entry challenges
there.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
And then the customer ends up in finance having to be re-interviewed to correct all the information.
That's right.
So
see that a lot.
Right, and then you have a lot of downtime with a customer sitting alone while they're you know, checking with the manager. So when we can take that digital credit app in that showroom and make it consumer-facing, consumer-friendly, and do that, that's that time point where they're like having to enter references and banking information, right? And then when they're doing that, that's the time when the salesman needs, I got to go talk to my manager.
Yeah.
Don't go talk to your manager and leave your customer sitting idle. That's bad.
That's really bad.
So what this Showroom Express product does is focusing on some of those disconnects and bottlenecks and things that cause just, you know, friction and slow down in the process.
Right.
And so we're helping, you know, that's part of our mission to remove that, to help the dealers sell more cars faster and remove all that stuff from the front so they can focus on what they do best, selling cars.
That's right. And right now, dealers are looking for solutions like this as they move into online, completely online, digital retailing. Right. I mean, that's really the core of digital retailing is the finance part of it, right?
Well, that's a third. That's a third, 1/3 of the stool. One of the 3 legs. It's the purchase, it's the trade-in, and it's the financing.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're bringing that finance component forward. Real qualified payment terms to the customer, how they really qualify to real lender programs the dealer does business with, and get it down to that penny perfect, not just on the purchase, but on the fact that this is exactly how you're going to qualify this deal. This is you can sell this guy a warranty for, or aftermarket up to $2,000, but not $2,200 because it's no longer going to fit this lender, right?
Right.
It calculates PTI, DTI, loan to value, all that type of stuff. So we're bringing all that forward.
Right.
So it takes that educated guesswork out of it for the sales manager and says, this is a definitive deal.
Right.
And I know it's going to stick, and I know what we can do. Let's go.
Which is
so we
what
don't have to
consumers
come back and apologize
want.
later because,
That's right.
oh, I'm sorry, your payment's going up, another $20 because
that goes
you
over
didn't
big.
qualify, right?
Yeah.
Now let's go to the finance department, and good luck upselling them to an F&I product.
Oh, forget it.
You
You just took it right out.
Yeah. So that's all this kind of stuff that we're focused on. We're really excited about for 2019.
And
so
then
really,
I don't want to talk out of turn, but you got something coming up that you're going to be rolling out too. Can you touch a little bit on that?
That's our deal hub.
Okay.
Which in essence, think of that as a digital deal jacket.
Nice.
Right? So we're aggregating because we open up APIs to the universe, the supply chain, of the industry, the ecosystem, and say, look, let's gather all this electronically, data, securely, transparently.
Right.
Everything from about the purchase and the trade-in and the finance and all the supporting documentation to get to a deal. It's the deal jacket that you have all these pieces of paper. It's all digital. It's all in one jacket. The communication within the store between all the vested parties.
Very nice.
And then you store all this stuff electronically, securely for 7 years, right? The documentation, digital signatures,
so you don't have deal jackets all over
licenses, all that information. It's all in one deal jacket.
Very nice.
At their fingertips, within 5 seconds, 6 months from now.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
So we're excited about it.
So when are we going to see that, and when will we hear more about that? Or
well, we're just right here at the show. We're previewing that here at the show.
Okay.
And then we're launching some pilots on that here at the end of this quarter, early second quarter,
Awesome.
and then there'll be some more announcements. Really exciting stuff on the back end with some other household name partners that have jumped down with us to help, really help improve the car buying experience. For consumers and helping create those efficiencies for the dealer, really to help for the betterment of the industry. And so it's something we're excited about. We're glad we got others working with us on that.
For dealers that haven't been able to come out to NADA this year, just go to elendsolutions.com.
Yeah, and it's really when there's so much buzz about the digital retailing, all the hype, all the hope for that. There's that digital finance component, as we are as a fintech company. That's the part that we can contribute to help bring that promise to reality for the market.
Which you said, it's 3 legs, and that's a very big part of that, right? I mean, finance is something that dealers have to get their hands around.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
thank you, Jim.
Well, Pete MacInnis, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, and hopefully we can have you back on the show after NADA and talk more about this.
Let's do it.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Thank you.